No, I'm just playing. Good morning, family. Today is March 11th, 2025, and today is day 7. Day 7 of my sobriety. So I am 1 week strong. It's been one strong week. And thank God. Thank God for waking me up today. Thank God for waking you all up today. I can't do this without God. I can't do this without y'all. So, again, love and appreciation for, quiet you, love and appreciation for all the words of encouragement. Found a couple of new friends. So I'm glad, this is helping me out. And I'm glad this is hopefully helping other people out too, because that's really one of my goals as well as far as this. But yeah, we're a week strong. We got this, and it's only gonna get better. I said I want to talk today about DUIs. My DUI. A lot of people know somebody, or maybe yourself, that's had a DUI. It's not a fun situation whatsoever. I would never want to tell anybody what to do with their lives. We're all grown. The only person I can pretty much tell what to do is my daughter, and she's grown. So I sincerely urge all of you guys not to get behind that wheel when it comes to drinking and driving. If it's a shot or whatever, just they say drink responsibly and all these beer ads and everything, and that's kind of a setup. That's kind of a setup. Drink responsibly. It's kind of a contradiction a little bit, but just be responsible for your sake, for the sake of others out there in the streets or whatnot. Just please, I urge you, think twice, get an Uber, have a designated driver. Let me get to my story. So I won't mention any names to protect the innocent, but y'all know who y'all are. But this was back in Bakersfield around maybe, I think, 2002. I was hanging out at one of my big homies' house, and we're just chilling, chopping it up. I really didn't even have too much to drink, honestly. I think I had maybe like a tall can of beer. But that's enough. Also, quick history about DUIs laws in California. It started in 1911. Shout out to the noobs. But of course, it happened because there was too many accidents involving alcohol, fatalities. So, bam, they implemented these laws, and they were still kind of light. You can get caught drinking and driving and pay a small fine. The laws got stronger in 1936. They implemented the blood alcohol level at point 115 or something like that, which is still high. That's still lit. At 1998, thanks to Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, it went down to .008, which I still believe it is right now. So for everybody thinking, yeah, I've only had a shot, I've only had a beer, I've only had this and that. All right, so back to my story real quick. Again, at the big homie house, had a tall can of beer. This was like late at night, maybe around midnight. I hop in my car. I go to a gas station, try to get some gas. Gas station is closed. I turn my car off, get the pumping. Well, try to pump. Gas station is closed. I hop back in my car. I go back on the road, and like as soon as I hit the road, maybe like a minute later, the police are behind me. I'm like, oh man, what did I do? So he pulls me over. Do you know why we pulled you over? I'm like, no, officer, I do not. Honestly, I don't. He said, well, your lights are off. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. And so I guess he can smell the alcohol in my breath because it was like fresh. I just took down the tall can, so he could smell it on my breath. Son, have you been drinking? The ego in me lied. Oh no, sir, no, officer. I just took some medicine, and that's probably what you smell. Now I'm maybe like 22, 21 at this time, thinking, I know better or something like that. This officer's probably been doing his job longer than I've been alive. And so he asked me again. He's like, sir, just tell me the truth. Have you been drinking? Again, lying to him. No, sir. No, sir. It's just medicine. And he was like, all right, well, we're going to have you, he gives me the breathalyzer test. Bam. I forget what I blow. Pause. But clearly it's over 0.008. And so, yeah, we're going to have to take you in for driving under the influence. I'm like, serious? Like, my friend's house is right around the corner. Now, instead of being truthful at first, now I'm thinking of all any ways to get up out this situation. And he was like, nope, got to take you in. So I spend the weekend in the holding tank. No fun at all. It's cold. I'm sleeping on this freaking cement bench. No fun at all. And it's my first time. Well, yeah, it's my first time pretty much, in a situation like that. So I get out the next, after the 3 days, I get picked up, and bam, now I got court date. I got to call the DMV about my license. I end up losing my license for a year. My car is impounded. They take that to the joint. And by the time I get out, the impound is like $200-300 a day. So by the time I get out, I'm a youngin' at the time. I didn't have the money to get it out. So car is gone. They say like when you get a DUI, it costs anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. Now, that's correct, but let me tell you a little bit about how it's probably even more than that, because, well, at least in my situation. So, if you have like 5,000, you can get a good lawyer, and a lawyer can, argue it down to like something like a wet reckless or something like that. It's still on your record, and it still doesn't look good. Back then, it was only on your record for 7 years. Now in California, it's on your record for 10 years. But as far as the money thing, here's what I think: it's even more than 10,000, because it's on your record for one. So looking for work, forget about it a little bit. I mean, depending on what kind of job it is, they're going to see, oh, okay, you have a misdemeanor. So you're losing out on money right there. And that can be more than $10,000 easy right there, all the money you're losing. I lost my car. That was, I don't know, you can estimate anything between $5,000 to $8,000. That's gone. And so just all those missed opportunities, it's going to cost you way more than $10,000, $15,000 for a tall can of beer, yo. A tall can of beer costs maybe like $2. So for $2, I threw away 7 years, job opportunities, a car. I think my girl left me at the time too. So it's a lot that goes into it. So I go to court, plead no contest, and one more thing I want to say about the whole police incident. I'm thinking, it's only been a little bit. You see, I'm not, I do the, they give us the, or they give me the, the little test to do, and doing all of that, walking in a straight line. I'm passing all the tests. And I'm saying, hey, you see, I'm not drunk or anything. I just, I just gotta. I only had one talk. Afterwards, now I want to confess. Like that's gonna help me. After I've already been caught red-handed and busted, now I want to start confessing. But a couple of years later down the line, I'm thinking, man, he could have just let me go, and that would have been that. But at the same time, like I said in a couple of videos ago, we all have a job to do. His job is to do his job as a police officer, as law enforcement. Now, if he would have let me go, and I end up hitting somebody, running into a building or anything, that would have been on that man's conscience for however long. Like, oh, I didn't do my job. I let this guy go, and he ends up again running into somebody, running into something. It's a bad situation for everybody all around. So, thank you, officer, whoever you are, for doing your job. Thank you. But man, it is so much I wanted to say about this, and it's escaping me right now. But I mean, DUIs is not cool, y'all. I used to say things, back in the day, stupid stuff like, oh, and maybe some of you have said this too, like, oh, I drive better, when I've been drinking a little bit, like, I pay more attention. Like, sounds good. Sounds good. You get laughs and everything about people who you're with, but nah, man, nah. We didn't have Ubers back in those days. So it, it, uh, it really did mess up my life. And then once I got out and everything, can't drive for can't drive for a while. License suspended for a year. But during that year, what I was going through, and I'm glad somebody reached out to me yesterday about some of the things they were going through too. But it drove me to be more isolated. I started drinking. I started drinking even more because hey, I can't. My dumb self are thinking like, oh well, I'm not behind the wheel. I'm not driving anywhere. So hey, what's drinking gonna hurt anybody now? So I start like drinking to myself by myself. People would ask me to go out and hang out. Like nah. I'm at the house. I'm cool. And that isolation led to depression. It led to me feeling like, well, man, I'm the only one in my crew that has a DUI. Nobody else can relate to me. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I felt, and I really didn't. I didn't go to God. I was in a state of self pity, and it just wasn't cool whatsoever. And this was what now, 20, 23 years ago, and it's still, I was able to get things expunged from my record or whatnot, but from having one tall can, it could have been a shot. I could might as well I might as well took a whole bottle to the, well, not like that, but getting behind that wheel, it doesn't matter how much you drink. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter how much you drink. Just please, family, do not, for your sake, for the sake of others, just please don't. It will ruin your life. No matter if it's temporary or you know long run, it's gonna hurt. So ask yourself, like, or I'll ask myself, because I don't want to, again, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody except for myself. Is that tall can really worth it? And then hopping behind the wheel thinking that you got this? Because prior to that, yeah, honestly, like, that wasn't my only time drinking and driving. Nah, not at all. But each and every time that I did, I wasn't thinking how much in the wrong I was. I was just thinking, oh, I got this. Not the same I got this right now, but like I've only had a few. Sometimes it'd be like, oh man, how did I get home? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Hopping behind the wheel, putting my life in danger, the lives of innocent people in danger. And that was that for me. I mean, that was being super selfish, y'all. So yeah, DUIs, they're no joke. Again, if you know you're gonna be, I know in LA and everything, you know what I'm saying, we party, we kick it, we go to brunches, Sunday mornings, we have the excuse me, mimosas and all of that good stuff, and we turn up. And again, I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. You know, needs at that. So hopefully you ain't got to go through that. But you know, going back to drinking responsibly, just if you know you're gonna be doing something like that, again, I'm not telling you what to do. I just urge you, just be responsible in that matter. You don't want anything on your. You don't want to become a criminal. You'll have a criminal record. You'll face jail time if you hit something or you hit somebody. Oh, the judge can be like, okay, bam. Instead of a misdemeanor, we're gonna throw you a F. We're gonna throw you a felony, and you do not want that. Is it worth it? That $20 bottle or that $100 bottle, is it worth it to scar you for 10 years now? To be on your jobs, look at you. If you do have a job, they may let you go because of this now. It's not worth it, fam. So just just think smarter, be more responsible, and there's nothing wrong with that. Call that Uber, call somebody else, bring a young cousin with you that doesn't drink, or whatever. Just don't get behind that wheel, please, 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 for you, for me, because I care about y'all, I love y'all, and for everybody else out there. But yeah, man, we're 7 days in. It's early right now, but it's a beautiful day as you can see out here, and yeah, we're gonna keep rocking. Again, I want to thank each and every last one of you guys for reaching out to me. All the continuing love you guys are showing me. All the new people I've been talking to, have been in contact with. It's really, really warms my heart. Again, if you feel like you're going through something, anything, whether it's alcohol related or just anything, talk to somebody. You know, talk to somebody. Get that off your chest. Don't don't take everything in by yourself because you're not alone. Somebody loves you. I love you. God loves you. Most of all, love yourself. And yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking. But I'll get at y'all later on. Have a blessed day, and we got this. Peace.